These videos are not for children. Alright, it's a 3-year anniversary of this episode, and I got a lot to say, but not much time left. So we go dive straight into this episode. The episode that created a bunch of gooners, the episode that created some of the most peak moments in the show, and gave us Ann and Uzi as a couple. Let's get into it. So we saw with the school cameras being disabled by this psychic power, a young female disassembly drone gets her arm severed, and we see Russian Mommy in all of her glory, or forming. I love this scene demonstrated with this kill. Doll moves like Michael Myers in the wild zombie films, and I fucking love it. Although one thing I would have added is her grunting angrily to make it more mean. Anyways, Russian Mommy summons a butcher knife, and she launches that bitch, killing her. We meet our favorite Purple Grape in her room because she still feels bad for the fall she had with her Big Daddy N. At school, Uzi sees this wall full of missing people reports with blood from last night. And instead of being freaked out, Uzi, being the little gremlin that she is, adds to her wall conspiracy theories because, well, in case you couldn't tell, she's fucking insane. Here you go. But she's sad that they're gone. And it turns out her dad, Khan, got rid of them, and he forbids her from seeing the disassembly drones again, because, well, have you seen the first 2 episodes? Him and Uzi have a yap session, which ends with Khan telling Uzi that he's chaperoning her to prom, and he invites the popular girls, the cheerleaders, Doll and Lizzie. Which, real quick on these two, I fucking love Doll and Lizzie. They are so underrated. I love their designs. I love their dynamic. Although I will say Doll kind of has the same body, same colors in the prom, where her hair looks way too similar to Uzi because it's the same color, but still, I love these two. Lizzie is such a fucking troll. It is so damn hilarious every time it's on screen. And, like, the little troll mixed with Doll's more stoic, more serious, yet quiet personality. It's just a nice-ass duo. Although we're going to see these two are really fucking dumb. And Uzi, after finding out this news, is crashing the fuck out. We go back to N and V from the last episode. V is chained to a chair because she spent the last episode doing nothing but rage baiting and blowing bubbles because all she knows how to do is rage bait. She wants to go and kill more worker drones and rage bait. And for one stands his ground, which is surprising because he usually shuts the fuck up and does whatever a hot woman tells him to. Mainly Uzi. And he's really worried about becoming part of the Eldritch J monster from the last episode. V kinda understands this, although she tells N that she just wants to kill enough worker drones so they can eat, since, once again, the disassembly drones, like them and J, need oil to survive. And N's kind of not feeling it, but he's kind of becoming a bit happy. And then V just fucking betrays him by cutting off my man's head, and she goes off. Back at Doll's crib, she and her girlfriend, Lizzie, are just the most trash-ass supervillains I've ever seen, bruh. She's literally just standing here wide-eyed, teleporting behind niggas so quietly. Uzi looks at this shit for like 2 seconds, and she's just like, I tell myself I walk off on that bitch, how she leave all that shit in the dark. Like, damn. Right, bro, these two aren't even trying. On the way to the bathroom, she sees a bunch of missing people reports, because again, these two are so trash at being evil. She makes herself look sexier. Yeah, because, this is the episode that got the fandom bricked up. She tries shining her little shoulder, but her eye makes this little symbol that breaks the mirror. She hears Lizzie talking to her girlfriend Doll about their plan to kill Uzi or whatever. These two are so trash. She then sees blood dripping from the bathroom, and it turns out Doll and Lizzie have a bunch of broken mirrors in their tub covered in blood. Bro. I'm sorry, but like, these two are the dumbest fucking villains ever made, bruh. Like, You knew you were having someone over. You hated her with this friendly ass demeanor, with these wide ass eyes. You sent her to the Silent Hill ass bathroom, and then you just have fucking blood of your victims just in your tub. And then Doll acts surprised that Uzi uses them to escape. Bruh. My man N regenerates his head because he has plot armor, and he goes to save Uzi because if he doesn't save Uzi, how else is he supposed to get his dick wet? The two of them become a couple again, although Uzi doesn't want N holding her, although she still blushes. Yeah, bro is getting fucked tonight. Back at the prom, Lizzie made herself hotter because this episode's for the Gooners, and she's just snitching on her and Doll so goddamn hard. Bro, they are so ass at this villain thing, it is hilarious. She announces the prom queen, which is Mommy V, in her sexy red dress, and yeah, okay, I need to talk about this. Bruh, the animators for this episode knew exactly what they were doing when making these designs, bro. Like, come on, you can't tell me that they didn't know what they were doing. They made this shit with one hand, and this episode got the entire fandom fucked up. Anyway, so she announces that V is her best friend, as if she didn't have a girlfriend already, and V, who was originally there to kill everybody essentially and eat them, she actually starts feeling bad because she doesn't really have friends, aside from her old girlfriend Jay, who was killed in the first episode, and Anne, who used to have a crush on her. She actually starts having a good time and finds something she likes outside of killing and rage baiting, although she goes on this very obvious X and Doll just pretty much gives away the plan. Considering that her and Lizzie were so trash at hiding in the first place, she tries to move in for a psychic type attack. However, the goats show up, and I don't know why she's acting surprised since she pretty much just snitched on herself this whole time with that lazy ass hiding she did. They think that V's causing trouble, but nah, she's cool. Although Doll makes her have a psychic vision of how she killed her parents and how Doll watched them die, which is why she's a villain. She prepares to kill V with one of her knife attacks, however, Uzi kicks her shit back. She tries telling Doll to use the power of friendship and kisses. Yeah, she ain't buying that shit. She chugs this thing near N's dick, and he pushes his queen off of the stage and takes the damage. I've been over this fight scene multiple times, so we're just going to go and skip it because I got something else to talk about. One thing that happens during it, Uzi realizes that N's leg is bleeding, and she tells her goat not to fight for her anymore or protect her. And N proceeds to let himself get crushed by a table because, again, if Uzi dies, how else is he supposed to get his dick wet? He earned that dick appointment. Lizzie has a funny conversation with V about how, while V was going to kill the disassembly drones, Lizzie also lured her there with her trash-ass plan, so they're even. And I still need to know how a bitch with psychic powers gets caught lacking by a like, bro. She is so nerfed, it is infuriating. They go back to her and Lizzie's crib, where these bitches just follow half dead bodies of worker drones eaten and cannibalized across her house. Uzi tastes one of them, and she kinda likes it. They find the corpses of Doll's parents killed and cannibalized by V, and V just feels no remorse. The only thing she feels bad about is that they weren't tasty enough. Russian Mommy teleports behind them, and she prepares to add them to her menu. But before she can eat them, plot armor happens, and Doll wakes up from some type of trance that she had. She apologizes and says she's going to help them out, and then teleports away. And then at the end of the episode, Jay shows up with her mommy, Itessa. Don't worry, these two don't do shit. And the episode ends. We gotta talk about this N and Uzi relationship first. N is that nigga, and I don't want to hear nothing else about it. You can say my man is stupid all you want. He is ride or die for his queen, and that is just a fact, bro. He got his ass beat multiple times. He managed to convince V to join him. Plus, he's just adorable. How can you not like him? And for Doll and Lizzie, I already went over how I like them. Doll is such a sympathetic villain. I can't really see how she does anything wrong, really, because she do got a point. Because originally she was a sweet, innocent girl that was just shy and introverted, and then her parents got killed literally in front of her. So seeing her girlfriend not only befriend her, but the other worker drones defend her, naturally sets her off. And you can't really blame her. She just wants her get back. Although I will say she and Lizzie need to work on their villain plots because these two are such dumbasses. It is literally hilarious. I get the joke is that they're doing it on purpose, but bruh. Uzi herself is so adorable. Her relationship with N, her kick-ass fight scenes in this episode, and once again, the peak comedy is just up the point. The animation in this episode is so good, whether it's just the neon light in Uzi's room, this Michael Myers as death scene with Doll, or this Silent Hill Final Destination as bathroom. Because with Doll, she brings neon lighting with her due to her psychic powers. So when she's on screen, you get all this red and all this light neon. Lizzie brings a lot of pink with her and is so refreshing. The prom scene itself is so lit. Like, deadass, I wouldn't mind being here, minus the crazy bitches and all. And, once again, we have this good-ass fight scene. So, is this the best episode? Yeah, I gotta say it. Whether it's the comedy, the drama, or you just want to watch the kick-ass fight scene again, I highly recommend it. Plus, you got the best ship in the show. Still, though, Doll did nothing wrong and I would die on this hill.